So your resolution, you said, was pretty broad, right?
Oh yeah, I was joking.
You're
I put up a resolution on my Instagram, and it was like to smash my expectations this year. Which, you know, yeah, it is good. It's like, so what am I trying to say? It's like,
yeah,
all right, I do have goals, but
right.
I'm also trying to. I'm not like satisfied if I hit those goals. I'm gonna, the second I hit the goal, I'm gonna be like, great. What's next? And let's keep smashing. Let's keep working up. You know, it's kind of how I'm built, anyways.
At least I don't know if the stat's going to be completely correct right now, but I think it's like 80% of the people fail at their New Year's resolutions by February. Something I don't.
February 1st. It was. God, I read research from a supermarket last year. It was funny. They said come February 1st.
Yeah.
I think junk food sales were down Jan 1 by like 80%,
yeah.
and then by Feb 1 it was like back up.
Like
something crazy. It was to the point where it just shows. I've been in fitness for 20 years this year, and every year it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like the same people come back. It's almost with the same. Like, I'm gonna get in shape this year.
What's the problem then? But like, what is the issue?
Well, it's not even what I think. I just know the approach is incredible. I mean, listen, you sit and you talk with a business person, and you ask them their approach to get successful. They can break it down for you in a very, organized way of, no, you know what I did? I set my exit strategy, or I set my finish line goal, and I started at the finish, and I worked backwards, and day in and day out, I focused on what I needed to do to be successful, to be optimal that day. Every successful person I've ever spoken to takes that approach. But then when you talk to that successful business person, and a lot of times you talk to them about fitness, they're all like, oh, I just break a sweat and I try and eat perfectly. And I'm like, no, you're not.
Right.
You've been so exceptional in one area. The other area, there's no difference.
Is it an ignorance, or is it just that they don't think that they need to apply the same?
Listen, they're not educated in this area.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't saying ignorance as like as a negative thing.
Totally get it. But like they took an approach that worked for them in one capacity with their business environment or professional sports, whatever it is, and they're just not. It's like I almost feel like the same approach is going to work. It's like at the end of the day, when I turn to people, what do I tell them? Like set a goal, fine, but don't sit there and obsess over the goal. My goal is to make $10 million. So I'm going to sit there thinking about $10 million day in and day out. I'm not going to get anything else done.
Right.
It's like, all right, well, what do I have to do day in and day out to work towards that goal? I have to be optimal in these areas. I have to save. It's the same thing with fitness. It's like, all right, we have to allow ourselves some time to make mistakes and have a life and enjoy a drink once in a while. But 90% of my week is going to be focused on the goal at hand. And hopefully with consistency,
right,
day in and day out, that goal is going to happen. I find that's what people aren't doing.